Hey guys, welcome to this another tutorial, and in this tutorial we're gonna see how we can integrate webhooks into our n8n. So basically I have this particular workflow right here, and in this workflow I have integrated a very brief example of webhook. So it doesn't matter if you're starting as a beginner, or maybe you have an advanced workflow but you want to know how you can introduce webhook or enable webhooks in your own workflow. Then let me show you how to do that. So the first thing that we need to understand what a webhook actually is. So a webhook is an automatic event-driven message sent from one app to another over the web. So like instead of an app constantly asking another one for updates, which is also called polling, the source system instantly pushes down to a target URL as soon as an event happens. So how webhook works on an event is usually that whenever a user take action, like buying an item or pushing code, data is pushed. The sending app makes an HTTP post request with a data payload. So this is how basically a webhook actually works. So in this workflow, this particular workflow turns n8n into like a tiny web service. Like normally people think of n8n as something that calls other apps, but here we flip it around. So n8n sits and wait for someone to visit a URL, does a small calculation, and send an answer straight back to whoever asked. So in this example, this is a temperature converter. So like you give it Celsius in the URL, it hands back Fahrenheit, Kelvin, and a one-word verdict. So nothing outside n8n is involved, and also there is no login, no API key, no account setup is also required. So basically, I made this particular workflow in three stages. The first stage is the webhook node. So this is like a door. So when you add it, n8n generates a unique URL for you, uh, and anyone who opens that URL wakes the workflow up. And we set it to listen for get request, as you can see right here in this HTTP method on the path convert, and which is why the address ends in slash convert, if you can see right here. So whatever you type after the question mark, like Celsius equals to 31, arrives inside the n8n as data, which you can use. So this is pretty much it about the same. As you can see, the path is convert, and authentication I have selected to none. And for respond, it is using the respond to webhook node. Apart from that, there are also the immediately and when last node finishes options as well. Then moving on to the another node, the which is the second node, and it is the code node, which is like the brain. So it reads the number that came in, checks that it's actually a number, then does the maths, like multiply by 9, divide by 5, add 32, etc. So it also adds a little human touch by labeling the result hot, cold, or pleasant, as you can see, which I have added these parameters right here. So if someone forgets the parameter, it politely returns a message telling them what to add instead of throwing an error. So yes, even error handling is done through the code. And moving on to the third and the final stage, which is the respond to the webhook node, like which is the mouth. It takes whatever the code node produced and sends it back to the browser as a JSON. And this node is the reason the person visiting the URL sees a result at all. And without it, n8n would simply just run it, but the visitor would get an empty acknowledgement. So let's see what happens if we run it. If I click onto this execute workflow, it says waiting for you to call the test URL. So I'll simply double click onto this, and it might have been opening somewhere. Let me see. Okay, so I'll just simply copy this. And here you can see that it has given me an error because I did not add any particular thing, like Celsius equals to 25. So we can add anything, like convert Celsius equals to like 30, and it says that the convert Celsius is not registered. Click the execute workflow button. Okay, so now we need to you know click onto this execute workflow button. We will execute it. Just let me figure it out. Okay, so yes, I got the issue. The issue was that I did not publish it. I forgot to publish this particular workflow. But since now a workflow is published, I can show you how it basically runs. So the thing that we need to do is, first execute this workflow. Once the execution has begun, you can see that the GET request is currently listening at this particular port. So like we can simply copy it with any particular parameter. As you can see, Celsius equals to 25. So now you can see this has given us an output. If I want, I can choose the pretty option as well. Like Celsius is 25, so Fahrenheit is 77, Kelvin values are 298.2, and verdict is pleasant. If you want to change it, so for example, let's say 100 degrees Celsius, you can enter it, and now you can see the values are different, like Celsius 100, Fahrenheit 212, and 373 Kelvin, and verdict is very hot. Similarly, you can do this, for different values, as you can see right here for, the Celsius option. Like even if I turn it to -10, the -10 values also do get converted. So this was basically how webhooks can be used in your particular workflow. Like if you wish to add, webhooks at any particular point of stage, you simply need to search for, webhook, and you will see webhook right here. Simply click on webhook and you can see the same exact page and the settings options which you saw for my initial first step. So this was pretty much it about, integrating webhooks in your n8n workflow. So that was all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead. Also, do let us know in the comments if you face any issues or any suggestions that you wish to share. Thanks and have a nice day.